Hi everyone, it's Asia Smith and I'm back, and today I just wanted to talk about Teen Titans 2003. The original Teen Titans aired in 2003 and consisted of 5 seasons. In this show, we meet our main cast members, which are Robin, Beast Boy, Starfire, Raven, and Cyborg. Now, each character has their own distinct, unique personality, but they all work together as a team. So they work simultaneously, but they all each play a major role in being able to work together and cooperate and communicate effectively. So, Robin is the group's leader, obviously. Robin is actually he worked for Batman, so he is the former apprentice of Batman. Robin is human. He does not have any superpowers, but he has his own little gadgets that he uses. Then you have Cyborg. Cyborg is half robot, half human. Cyborg appears to be African American. Cyborg struggles with his insecurity issues in the first season. Robin struggled with his own challenges. In the season 1, he struggles with the fact that he is very similar to Slade, and he wants to find out who Slade is. And once he finally gets the idea and finds out who Slade is, Robin then wants to set out to kind of defeat Slade. Now he knows who Slade is and what he's planning. So Robin wants to just basically end that. In season 2, we see Cyborg. He becomes you see a more open version of himself. The main way that we learn more about his insecurities is in the episode Deception, in which Cyborg attends Hive Academy, where these supervillains study to become villains. They're basically students in training to basically take over the world. Well, Cyborg for once actually felt like he fit in, because he didn't even get to finish high school because of the accident that caused him to become a half human, half robot. And viewers can really relate to that. Starfire comforts him and confides in him, and she tells him, "I did not know you before, so to me, you are normal." And in season 3, we see Beast Boy. We get to see the raw side of him. Beast Boy can turn into any animal that he wants, and he is also green. Beast Boy, in season 1, we don't really see this, but once he meets his love interest, this is where we kind of, like in season 2, that's where it kind of culminates. It highlights the romantic relationship between he and Tara. Tara has trouble controlling her powers, and she confides in Beast Boy. However, when the others find out about that, it was Robin who actually found out about Tara's inability to control her powers, whereas Tara did not know that Beast Boy did not tell the team, and they are now out of another potential member because Tara becomes angry and she storms off, thinking that Beast Boy is the one who told her secret. Beast Boy, his actual major highlight is not only the romantic relationship between he and Tara, but also the fact that he is a former member of the Doom Patrol. The Doom Patrol is introduced in season 5. This is where we see the major battle kind of culminate to the final battle in which the villains try to take over the world. But we will get into that a little bit later. Now I'm going to talk about the next dynamic character. In season 3, we see Raven. This is where Raven shows the relationship between she and her father, and it is very downtrodden. In season 1, Raven mentions that I do not have a good relationship with my father. And so we see that she obviously, as the series progresses, we see she struggles with her emotions and channeling her anger and controlling those emotions. Because if she does not control her emotions, her powers will just skyrocket and she will do very bad things if she does not contain her power. So Raven has an insecurity issue as well, but her issues are the exact opposite of Tara. Tara cannot control her powers, and Raven struggles to control her powers. So there's the similarity, but it's in a different way, if that makes sense to you. Now, we see, and it was actually season 4. Trigon has this diabolical plot to take over the world, and Raven has to defeat Trigon. If I made a mistake, be sure, I'm so sorry, guys. But yes, Trigon decides to take over the world in the episode The End, and it is actually divided into 3 parts, into 3 different episodes, but they all are together. So in the first part of the end, Raven winds up realizing that this is, oh no, this is the start of the end. And so everything has just changed. The whole world has now frozen, and it's a really ugly picture. Raven was not raised by her father, she was actually raised by the Teen Titans. So her father was not a good father. He only used Raven as a key to open the portal to the world so she can destroy it, and he will eventually annihilate her. However, Trigon is unsuccessful in his attempt to destroy the world, and we see a very, very unique ending to that. That episode alone is filled with a lot of subliminal messages and hidden messages that only somebody with a very keen eye can see. If you do not see it, then you missed it. So that leaves us with Starfire. They did not have enough time to talk about Starfire's dynamic character development. However, throughout the series, we do see her kind of interacting, and Earth is a new place for her. Starfire is from Tamaran. She's a Tamaranian. So she's from a different planet, just as Raven is. Raven is from Azarath, which kind of sounds like Nazareth. So Raven and Starfire, they kind of are opposite in terms of personality, because Starfire is this bright, cheerful person, and Starfire is really fun and outgoing, whereas Raven is usually down and dark, and she likes to dress in very dark colors. She always wears a dark leotard with her cape over it, but you usually see her without the cape on and the hood over, with the hood that goes to it. So Raven and Starfire eventually become really, really close. They have almost like, in a way, a sisterly relationship, keeping in mind that Raven is very, very distant and she does not like to associate very much with others. So she has a unique relationship with each Titan, but Raven likes to be by herself, and she is a lot more on the quiet side. She, however, has an interesting relationship with Beast Boy in that she is often annoyed by his jokes, and they do tend to have a slight bickering. Sorry, I'm back. So the Teen Titans all are unique and individuals, and so we don't just see it as a superhero's perspective. We get to see a very intimate and very personal view of each Titan. And this is what makes the Teen Titans original series so interesting and unique to viewers. This is why we like the show so much, because of the dynamic character development, the excellent story plot lines, and the animation design, along with the witty jokes. Every season did have a witty joke. However, many people did note that after season 1, the series gradually kind of went down, and we see that majorly happen in season 5. But in my opinion, the series did an excellent job, and I totally commend the writers for doing such a wonderful job. Unfortunately, the writer, one of them, had actually passed away, so we may not ever get a chance to have the original series come back, and Cartoon Network has yet to release an announcement. They did, however, say that if the Teen Titans Go movie was successful with the crossover, that they would in fact bring the show back, but we still have not heard any word on that. And if I do hear something, I'll make sure to update you guys on that. Don't worry, I will try to keep you guys posted. So anyways, the series was so unique in the way that it was written and designed, and this is what made it stand out in total contrast to Teen Titans Go, because Teen Titans Go did not really have that uniqueness. Yes, the stories are funny for children and they're really bright colors for the animation design, but it does not have that key role that really got Teen Titans. This is why Teen Titans was doing so well, and this is what made it such a huge hit and very, very memorable amongst fans, even now, almost 20 years after its original premiere. Wow, it's been 19 years, and next year will mark the 20th year, but that is just a general observation. This is most likely why it won us over, and it was something we could relate to. Many shows kind of don't have that element, and this is why they are not as popular as they once were. And it's not just because it was a generational thing from our generation, it was because the style has kind of, well, it's lost a lot of quality, and most cartoons rot in that uniqueness that makes everyone enjoy it. So that was just my opinions and just how I felt. So if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments below. I know I kind of made a few mistakes, so I'm sorry, you guys. I kind of got up a little early, so as you can imagine, I am a little off. I had to really get myself together. Okay, bye.